this video, we'll be looking at our tips and tricks section, focusing on our hide and reveal. In this video, we'll be looking at the screen shade. The screen shade can be used to reveal and keep students on task. So if you come up to the board and you drag it down, you can reveal one question at a time. This is a great way to keep all your students on task and working through the same activity at the same time. Another example is to have a labeled and an unlabeled diagram. The students try to label the diagram and then you can reveal the labels behind it. Here is a third example where we have BODMAS. I can reveal the formula to support my students, or I could have the formula and I could now reveal the working out. Another example, I have the screen shade in the corner. Here is the question and I need to reveal the answer. I can simply raise it up or move it across to reveal the answer. And down again, another example of revealing. Name the animals from the clues and I have images behind it, and this reveals the answers. Where do we find the screen shade? If we go to toolbar 2, you will see the pull down screen shade. When I mouse over it, it says show or hide screen shade. I can click that and it'll appear. There are three different ways in which we can do it, that being the first. The second is you can go in your page sorter to the actual page, click on the drop down, and there you will see screen shade. So I can deactivate it, or again I can activate it. And the third way is in toolbar 1, click view, and again I can deactivate or activate the screen shade there. How the screen shade works is it works in two ways, up or down along with left or right. You can see it has 4 handles, and as soon as I pull down, the bottom one disappears. If I pull across, the other handle disappears. When I put it back, they're both there and I can pull it across. Likewise, if I'm at the top, I can do it there. So it can only move in 2 directions. Let's have a look at an example of how we put one in. Here I have a previous question. I'm going to go click on my screen shade. I'm going to pull it across, and then I'm going to pull it up, and I'm going to leave it there. And I've put my screen shade in. The great thing about this tool is the fact that where I leave this screen shade now, if I go out of my lesson, save it, come back, it will appear there. It won't cover the entire page. It will appear exactly where I've saved it. In order for me to close the screen shade, you saw how I could deactivate them by following the process where I activated them, or you could simply go to the red cross on the top right hand side and click on that. The 4 key points are: there are 3 ways in which to open your screen shade. It only moves in 2 directions. Where you leave it is where it opens, and you can remove the screen shade by clicking on the red cross. Thank you for watching this video brought to you by the Technology Training Academy.